What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going down. Make sure you hit the like with that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all seen the title? Y'all seen the title was going down. I didn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. And I definitely got to check it out. Let's get into the video.
Handicapped, and it is something that I cannot believe I'm witnessing with my own eyes. Check this out. This is George Stephanopoulos, a guy who recently interviewed Joe Biden and was able to see Joe Biden's handicaps up close. Like, for instance, when he asked Joe Biden to his face, hey, yo, do you remember the debate that you were just in a few days ago?
And, did you ever watch the debate afterwards?
I don't think I did, no.
That's wild.
George Stephanopoulos had 20 minutes with Joe Biden. He had to listen to Joe Biden lie like this.
Oh, sure I had my thing, but I was also doing a hell of a lot of other things, like wars around the world.
Like wars around the world. I was doing wars around the world. Oh, yeah. And then just
I feel like he lost, you know?
Joe Biden saying
that
God himself could come down and it wouldn't stop him from running this race.
Look, I mean, if the Lord Almighty came down and said, Joe, get out of the race, I'll get out of the race. The Lord Almighty's not coming down.
Okay. A little strange there, Joe. A little blasphemous and sacrilegious.
That's wild, though. And then, like, at the beginning of this video, like, he literally, like, look at this. Look at this, y'all.
How do you pull this out? Frightening. This is not how decent people behave. This is not how...
That's crazy. Like, just, like seeing stuff like that. Seeing stuff like that is literally scary. Like, just think about that. I feel like a lot of people, and that brings me to my next video. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next video, because the next video is I'm telling y'all, it gets crazier. It definitely gets crazier. So make sure y'all, definitely, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, to subscribe, hit that like button, and stay tuned. If y'all catching this, premiere right now, it'll be dropped an hour after this video is dropped. But definitely be looking on my channel, because the next video is definitely crazy.
And sacrilegious there, but just some subtle blasphemies, all right, to start the day. Speaking of blasphemies against your religion, George Stephanopoulos, of course, is a Democrat. He's somebody who loves the Democrat Party, worked for the Democrat Party, worked for Bill Clinton in the White House. He was Bill Clinton's little press hatchet man in the White House. And George Stephanopoulos has now committed a blasphemy against his own secular religion, which is the Democrat Party. George Stephanopoulos told the truth about a Democrat. Check this out. George Stephanopoulos is captured on TMZ's video saying he doesn't think Joe Biden can serve another 4 years. Oh, yeah, baby. They got it on video. Look at this. George Stephanopoulos was out, like, kind of doing a run or a jog, right? He had headphones on and, like, a workout shirt and shorts. And here's what he said to TMZ.
Hey, excuse me. Hey, how you doing? What do you think? Do you think Biden should step down? You talk to him more than anybody else have lately, and you could be honest. You don't think he can serve 4 more years? All right, that's an answer.
I don't think he can serve 4 more years.
But I feel like
Stephanopoulos.
I feel like there's common sense for a lot of people to know. Like, I mean, come on, if he's like, and the crazy thing is, this just didn't happen now. This has been I've been reviewing this since last year. And even before then, when I was looking at like old clips, trying to catch myself up, because it was a lot going on. And still to this day, there's a lot going on. But I would see old clips of him having, slowly getting into that to where it's like bad. And it's probably been, bad off for a while, but you can see stuff, and now it's just like, oh, we don't care. We're gonna put it out there. That's just how it is, I don't know.
Ooh, man, damning verdict. After Biden, 81, after their TV interview. So George Stephanopoulos spent 20 minutes with Biden. And he's like, the guy is mentally incompetent. This is the result. George Stephanopoulos spends 20 minutes with the guy, and he's like, yeah, that dude is finished. He cannot be president for another 4 years. Ooh, baby. Now he's having to apologize. Earlier today, I responded to a question I shouldn't have. He said, in a separate statement, ABC News is saying George expressed his own point of view on the position, not the position of ABC News. ABC News is hosting the next presidential debate, and George Stephanopoulos presumably was going to be the next moderator. Maybe he won't be now. The Trump campaign saying Stephanopoulos finally speaks out, and then, of course, has to apologize for it. Obviously, the Trump campaign sharing all this article with dead, skull emojis, saying presumably they are DED from laughter. Oh, yeah. Biden campaign chose to do a scripted radio interview that resulted in a black female host losing her job. Now, Biden campaign chose George Stephanopoulos to do an interview, and he says Biden can't serve another term. And the campaign made these choices, and they did the debate. Is this the worst campaign? Is this the worst campaign in the history of presidential campaigns? Probably. George Stephanopoulos sat with Biden for literally 20 minutes, and Biden's mental climb is so obvious that the committed far-left Democrat like Stephanopoulos is willing to admit that Biden cannot do another 4 years. Can't do it. Won't do it.
I can still hear it. Don't worry.
Meanwhile, Donald Trump over here just posting rap videos of his plane. It's incredible. I mean, George Stephanopoulos, there's a lot to go through here. Like, there's a lot of data backing up George Stephanopoulos and a lot of Democrats backing up George Stephanopoulos right now. Obviously, the data is predicting Trump. This is the Real Clear Politics data, shows Trump by 3. Shows Joe Biden is the most unpopular president. This is from Rasmussen. The most unpopular president to ever run for re-election.
That's crazy.
Donald Trump is gaining everywhere. Michael Moore is saying that Biden is, is elder abuse, keeping Biden in the race. The cruelest.
Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of people that's still in denial about a lot of stuff. Especially stuff they don't even know about.
Form of elder abuse, says Michael Moore. This is the first time in 24 years the GOP has a nominee that is ahead after the July 4th holiday, going into conventions. The first time ever. Biden, Clinton, Obama, and Kerry were all up at this point. Donald Trump making history here, baby. Having massive rally last night. Followed up with Nancy Pelosi this morning saying Biden probably shouldn't stay in the race. This is incredible.
Have your support to be the head of the Democratic ticket.
As long as the president it's up to the president to decide if he is going to run. We're all encouraging him to make that decision because time is running short.
Oh, man. That is a major and marked change in attitude from Nancy Pelosi. And everybody who's smart knows that Nancy Pelosi is the lady who jangles the car keys around here, right? She is like the literal evil queen of the Democrat Party, and she can make things happen or not happen. Now you have DNC delegates. So this guy's a DNC delegate on CNN saying it'll be a bloodbath if Joe Biden's the nominee. Everybody's saying this, and everybody agrees. That's Nancy Pelosi from the House. Here's a member of the Senate saying, we're finished. We're finished if Joe Biden's the nominee. This guy... This guy, Michael Bennett, is speaking on behalf of pretty much every Democrat, right?
This race is on a trajectory that is very worrisome if you care about the future of this country. Joe Biden was 9 points up at this time. The last time he was running, Hillary Clinton was 5 points up. This is the first time in more than 20 years that a Republican president has been up in this part of the campaign. Donald Trump is on track, I think, to win this election. And maybe win it by a landslide and take with him the Senate and the House.
Win it by a landslide. Check this out. Newest polling updated today. Chance of winning, Trump 70%, Joe Biden 29%. This is from Nate Silver, the Mr. Silver crystal ball of Democrat polling. This is the wonderkind, lover boy of all corporate Democrats. Donald Trump scheduled to beat Joe Biden by some 60 points in the Electoral College. And all the swing states' chances of winning, Trump dominant. Dominant in all swing state chances of winning. Look at this. 79% Georgia, 73% Nevada. Wow. Really remarkable. Other projections show Donald Trump winning by 80 electoral votes. Whew.
I feel like people know the outcome.
I got to tell you, this is the clip of the day. This is the clip of the day. Nancy Pelosi being like, Joe Biden needs to make that determination himself. This has gone from Nancy Pelosi screaming that Joe Biden is like a young, spry whippersnapper to being like, now it's time for Joe to make that decision. Ooh, baby. Oh, man. Oh, man. And now you got Snuffleupagus over here, the Mr. ABC News, Mr. Democrat, political flack and hack, saying that Joe Biden can't do it anymore. Can't put the genie back in the bottle. Can't.
I honestly think that's just, and make sure y'all go check out the Benny Show. I'm saying I just honestly think, and this is just, you know, my opinion. I feel like a lot of people know, you know, the people that, you know, support Biden and behind Biden and stuff like that, knew or know, they know the outcome. You know, they know the outcome of what's about to happen in November. I feel like after the debate, so many people seen it and seen how he was, and I feel like they knew, even like him going into the debate, like, oh, we you know, we shouldn't do this, but you know, they did, you know, and right now it's looking ugly. It's definitely looking ugly for them, you know, not from, you know, our, you know, I be looking at I got my Trump cut, you know, I got this actually for Father's Day. I got other stuff, but that was one of my ones that I keep up here. Anything that I get from, you know, my girl or my daughters, I always keep up here. You know, you already know the outcome. You know, y'all know the outcome. I get a lot of hate, you know, because the support I have for Trump, but I don't really care. You know what I mean? It's time. You know, it's time for him to go ahead and make that move, you know, in office. Joe Biden, you know, Michelle Obama, whoever, you know, they want to put, I don't know what they're doing. Kamala, is it Camilla? I don't even know. The VP. I don't know who it is, who it's going to be, what they going to do. But just know, I know the outcome, you know. Trump with the W. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know y'all thoughts, though. Let me know y'all thoughts. Definitely appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next video. Catch y'all next one.